Ben,
Oh god.
what is your favorite smell?
Freshly cut grass. I like the smell of the ocean. Sometimes when it's like in the morning, you get that grassy dew smell. I like that.
Yeah.
Something about like a woman's scent, especially if after I shower, I don't know, it's like the lotions and oils.
So I guess your ideal woman lives in the swamp because that's water and that's grass.
she she lives with crocodiles. She lives with the crocodiles in the Everglades.
Welcome to the worst Asian podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Lingjie, and I'm here remotely with my co-host Ben.
That was a much better attempt, by the way. It was a lot less coughing.
You guys didn't hear it, but I went through the intro once and I was coughing through the entire intro. So this makes me wonder how I'm gonna get through an hour worth of talking loudly, projecting. This is not fun.
What's it? Are you taking any medicine?
No, I'm not taking medicine. There's nothing to take because I don't have a fever. I just have a slight cough.
That's true.
Actually, I probably have lowered breathing, whatever medical term it is for that. So that's not good.
All right.
Okay, let's just give some foundation. I am sick with COVID. COVID 2023. Ben is sick with I don't know what a variation of herpes.
I think I have both. I think I'm going to create a third one.
You know, it's really funny. Ben is actually sick. I didn't know how sick he was until I drove to his house to drop off the mic and the we're both coughing. To drop off the mic and the camera, and then his entire body is full of this rash.
Yes.
Can you hold your rash to the camera so people can see?
I'm actually gonna do the HD camera so they can see it, and it's also on my neck. But I have no idea what I have.
If you guys want to see what this rash is, or if you're a dermatologist and you want to do a remote diagnosis of this thing, you can check us out on YouTube and on the Spotify video. You can scroll up to see Ben's disgusting.
Yes.
It really looks bad. It looks pretty bad.
It does. It does.
It looks like you got hickeys from a whole swarm of ants.
Yes, it does. It does. On my neck, on my armpit, not the armpit, the elbow area of the armpit, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Elbow pit.
Elbow pit. There you go. The elbow pit. I have a really terrible cough. So I have no idea what I have. I have lupus, gangrene.
Did you test for COVID?
I didn't. I have a test kit somewhere. Our CTO actually said the same shit because he was talking to me, and I was telling him how you stopped by, and he said the same shit. This fucking asshole. He's like, yeah, don't give Lingjie herpes. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? I was like, yo, fuck you, man. So
you handed me off like a couple gifts, I guess, in advance.
Yes.
In advance apology of your 2 hours that you needed to fucking set up your Zoom and your remote thing. We'll get into that very, very briefly. But when I saw your skin medical condition, I immediately wanted to throw the kiss back at you because I wasn't sure what you were gonna do.
Yo, I remember you freaked out. I think you.
Yeah, I did freak out because you look pretty bad.
Yeah, you took out your hand sanitizer. You start slathering your whole body.
Your voice sounds like the inside of your throat is the same like condition as what your skin currently is.
Fuck you.
I don't know what's creating this raspy voice that you have.
I don't know.
All right, guys. I have my fingers crossed. There's a reason why Ben and I don't do remote recording, mainly because Ben is still running on 56K at his apartment building.
It seems like it's so. I think I'm paying for cable, but I'm getting 56K service. That's what it feels like at this point.
He gets that dial-up noise every time.
I'm still
using the AOL login noise.
Yeah, it's like it sounds like my voice right now. My voice sounds like 56K.
It sounds raspy.
It sounds like 56K right now.
There's a reason why we don't do remote recordings. I think we've done it only twice. Both times one was when you got COVID in the past.
Oh yeah, throwback. You're right.
There was one for, I think it was like a New Year's episode, if you guys want to go back to that. And then there was one where we did like a sleepy time episode, which I was recording at like 10 p.m. and my whole family was asleep.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I was in my the furthest room from my family in the house, so I could not be as loud.
Oh my gosh, man.
If you guys want to play a drinking game with the amount of times we cough today, maybe you guys can do that. Although I'm going to try my best to take out as much thing as I can.
That's a shot. That's a fucking shot.
Okay. Maybe it's one shot per series of coughs, not for each individual cough, because I don't know how many shots you would have to take for that.
Every time me and you cough.
I hate these remote things, not just because it's annoying with the remoteness of it, but mainly because I don't trust Ben. I bet you Ben did not hit record on something. Either there's no video or there's no audio. Or Ben is not even in frame. He's like half off of the frame. Like half his face is on the actual video camera.
Shit. No, I'm in the camera. It's recording. I have our recording for the voice. I sound like Trump right now. I'm recording. The voice is working. The camera's working. Everything's working, Lingjie. My internet connection is unstable. I'm fucked. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm back.
Your internet really is shit.
Yo,
you can't tell right now because you're still talking, but your internet is breaking up for me right now. Right, anyways, we will try our best to get through this episode. This is a detour from our usual Asian-ish topics. There is no topic for today. There is literally no topic for today. But I do want to say that if you guys enjoy the podcast, then please leave us a 5-star review. Oh, I forgot to do this. Let me go pull up. We got another review recently, which I'm not sure if Ben read, but I'm going to read it on air for you guys. This review comes courtesy from JJ Jasmine. It's titled, I love how mean they are. I am a queer Asian millennial from Queens now, living in Michigan, where people are Midwest nice. I listen to these idiots when I clean the house because they remind me of my loud and brash cousins.
Wow.
So I think the feedback section of Apple Podcasts has turned into a way for people to be mean nice to us.
It turned into a fucking Reddit subthread or some shit.
So if you guys want to be mean nice to us, you can leave us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify, and Apple lets you leave a feedback. So be as nice as you can to us.
There you go.
As long as you leave us 5 stars.
Yeah, and also thank you, JJ. You said JJ, right? JJ from now Michigan.
JJ Jasmine.
JJ Reddick. Thank you for that.
JJ Reddick. JJ Reddick has a podcast also.
Yes, he does. The Old Man and the Three.
If you have not left us a comment or a feedback thing, and you just give me a couple minutes to do this promotional part of it, guys. We'll get to the regularly scheduled shitty content very, very shortly. But if you guys enjoyed the podcast, leave us some feedback, because you cannot imagine the amount of sheer effort and patience and years off my life that it took to just record today's.
Especially today.
I don't know how long it's going to be because I can barely breathe right now. But this episode for today, it took a lot of effort to coordinate with Ben, and I sat here for an hour and a half, losing my mind.
Yeah.
Ben, imagine you had, because you work at a club, right? Well, lounge, whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine you had a bottle girl that all your customers loved.
I do have that.
Okay.
Actually.
All right. Just imagine her name was Ben. Okay. Her name is Ben.
Okay.
And then all your customers love Ben.
Okay.
And just imagine you want to clock out of your work shift and get home to your family. Just imagine you had a nice family, a wife, and a son at home.
Okay.
And then now imagine that in order to get this number one customer rated bottle girl to your lounge, you have to drive over to her house. She already woke up an hour and a half late.
Hey,
all right.
I know you're going to sell, you fucking piece of shit.
And then you drive this bottle girl to work. And when she gets to work, you can't just leave yet, because for some reason, let's just say you need to clock her in. But instead of her clocking in right away, she says, "Sorry, Ben, give me an hour to do my makeup." So now you're still waiting to see your family, but you don't have a choice, because this is the number one customer. This is the number one customer.
Yo. Oh, fuck. I didn't know where you're going with this.
Okay. I'm trying to paint a scenario that you can actually relate to somewhat. It's a hypothetical, but you're sitting in the car and you want to get home to your family, but this girl's doing her makeup and she's stalling for an hour and a half, and there's nothing you can do because for some reason you have to clock her in. and she's having technical issues with her makeup and everything. She's got the wrong shade.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what the hell's happening. And then finally she's ready. And then you can clock her in.
And then she tells you, "Oh, by the way, I'm definitely sick." So I sound like shit.
And she's half asleep during that day. So in addition to you having to call her for like a week or so just to make sure she shows up for work today, guys, this is the amount of effort it took for me to get this one episode out to you. So if you haven't left us any feedback, I'm going to give you 5 seconds of absolute silence to pause the podcast and go leave us some feedback.
This motherfucker.
Shut up, Ben. I'm giving them silence. Was that 5 seconds yet?
I think so.
All right. I mean, technically, it's an indefinite amount of time because you guys can press pause. You can take an hour to leave feedback.
That's
you can
true.
take 2 seconds. It doesn't matter.
So
So technically, I don't need to give you 5 seconds. You can just press pause.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get into the actual. Just pause.
I was gonna say.
Okay, that's another cough. Please take a shot.
I was gonna say. I actually, when you use that great analogy, right? I was thinking, I do have a girl like that. She's amazing. I love her. Sometimes she does come late, and she's kind of a diva, but she's like great. But I also know what it feels like when she's late, and then like I need her, and then she comes to work and she's out of it. I'm like, yo, dude.
Yes, yo,
dude. Like, what the fuck? I
now
need
just
you.
Imagine you've known that person for 30 plus years.
Oh my god, yo, my throat is not gonna make it this episode, dude. It already feels inflamed. Oh god.
Oh god. Okay, we've been talking for like 10 minutes. Okay. All right, guys, this might be a slightly shorter episode because my lung capacity cannot take talking for too long. Okay.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Okay, take another shot. I will try to take out as much of the coughing as I can. I will leave some of the coughing in if it adds to the ambiance of this sick episode. So let's just leave it at that. Currently,
Cheers.
Ben's internet is lagging, so I don't know if he's actually saying anything or laughing. But can you hear me, Ben?
I can hear you.
Oh, Ben's taking shots of Mucinex.
There we go. I can say I hear everything on your side. By the way, there's no lag.
Fine. Maybe it's just the video itself that's actually that's lagging. All right, guys. I have a great topic for today. This is a combination of all the listener recommended topics. Actually, that's a complete lie. This is just a topic for me to bitch about Ben.
What the fuck, dude? That's why I was like, hey, do you have any notes?
I think I'm gonna title this episode, to keep it in line with the Asian theme of our podcast. I'm gonna title this episode, "What is wrong with Asian Ben and what is correct with Asian Lingjie?"
Dude, what the fuck, man?
It's okay. That makes sense.
Shout out to all the Asian Bens out there.
Before we get into it, how did you get sick?
Oh, thank you. So I don't know how, but I think I have like one really good, reason behind it is, it was at work. There was this guy and, dude, I remember like before he came up to the rooftop, totally fine, totally sober, right? And there was a little issue with his dress code, but I let him in. He was really appreciative. He gave me his number and everything. I was like, yeah, sure. And then literally all of a sudden I just hear like, oh, we have a situation, the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. It was super slow. So I was like, all right, it's no big deal. I found out later that like my head security had to like literally like put him in a chokehold to get him out. And then all of a sudden I hear that he's still outside downstairs now. And by now my security, he's over. He's like, yo, like, he's done. Let the downstairs people handle it. I was like, fine. But I end up going downstairs and it's the same dude. Right? Yeah. He's been outside. He's drunk. He's like totally shit faced. And he's just like, oh, I left my card up there. It's an Amex. Oh, my weed was up there. And I'm not gonna let this motherfucker in. But the thing is that this fucking dumb piece of shit, he keeps coming up to my face like, bro, I swear to God, he actually got so close. He fucked my lip and his lip touched. and then I remember when that first only time happened, right? I was like, yo, dude, what the fuck? I was like, bro, and he kept getting in your face, right? And he's spitting, just nonstop spitting. I'm like, holy crap. I'm gonna punch this guy in the face. I told him, I was like, yo, dude, I'll be honest with you, yo, stop getting in front of my face, and yo, dude, like, it's coming off a little suspect, a little sus here. And he's like, no, bro, no, I don't toss salad like that. I'm like, bro, at this rate, I think you are, man. So, there's a lot of ladies that are looking. I'm not even trying to act tough or sexual, but you need to back up. Like, I swear to God, he kept coughing. By the time the cops showed up, he got arrested. He deserves it. He actually ripped off one of our curtains and used it to fucking swing at my security guard. And luckily, he just hit him a little bit, but I pressed charges. It was on Friday, so he's definitely going to be there until the whole weekend. So
you actually pressed charges? You yourself or you the company?
I did because it's property damage. He ripped off the curtain and he used it to assault my coworker. So and also it was a Friday, so I know if we book them now, they're going to keep them over the weekend until at least Monday.
Yeah. All right, guys, just in case there is some like weird change, we had to switch recording medium outlets. We were on Zoom, but Ben and I don't have the premium version of Zoom, and we totally forgot that there is a time limit, like a half an hour time limit for the free version of it. So we're doing the best thing that we can. We're talking remotely via WhatsApp chat, video chat, and we're recording locally on our end, which hopefully to you guys doesn't sound any different than to us. How are you, Ben?
I'm good. Are we starting all over again?
No.
My time.
We don't need to start over.
Yeah, I like how you're from like crotch view now as well.
Why don't you just put the... Oh, yeah, I'm on crotch view.
No, I don't care. It's fine. You don't have to... I like how you go lower. I like how you're lowering to your crotch. That's the complete opposite. What the fuck, dude? Then he's like, oh, crotch view. Got it. Go low.
Man, this is going to be a really messy thing to clean up later with all the coughing, all the sniffing, and everything else. Goddamn. All right.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyways, I think you were talking about the story of the guy basically kissing you, and Ben, you're officially diagnosed with cooties.
Yeah, or as we call it now, adult herpes. Yep. I agree. Yep.
You should get it checked out because it looks really, really bad.
I think it's getting worse as we're recording. Yep. I think it's multiplying as we speak.
It's strange because it's a skin condition, but your throat is also affected. You're coughing and your throat is raspy.
I think it's also because of the fact that like this guy was just like I had to like pretty much like manhandle him, I guess you can say. Like he kept trying to re-enter. I'll take a shot. He kept trying to enter, and I kept having to like pick him up and like throw him pretty much. So there was a lot of man-to-man physical contact.
Did you lick him at some point by accident?
No, I did not lick him. I did. I remember he was so drunk. He had like a turkey sandwich in his head, and like,
what the hell?
And then I remember he tried to run in, right? So I grabbed him, and then like I kept throwing him. He was rather light, and he was rather light, and I remember like when I threw him, I ended up throwing his sandwich, and he's like, yo man, that sandwich was $10, bro. Yo, you better give me a new sandwich. I'm like, actually, technically, you're the one that dropped your sandwich. I'd never touch your sandwich. He's like, no, that was you. I was like, no, technically, that was you. You had the sandwich in your hand. I never touched your sandwich. He's like, no, you owe me a new one, bro. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll get you a new one. And he was just so annoying for like, and this is just me and him like outside for like an hour.
Yeah, I guess I don't really admire your line of work.
No, hell no.
Oh, wait. I was going to say this is a great segue, but I guess I'll just go into how I'm sick. I have COVID. Thank you to my wife. Thank you, sweetie, for making life great this week.
Is she okay? How's she feeling?
She has a worse cough than me, but aside from that, she's pretty much okay. I think she had a fever for like one day and she's not that bad. So my entire house tested positive, me, my son, and my wife. So we're all like in isolation together. But the worst part was like this is the first week of school, and like not my wife, my son is going to school in kindergarten, and it's his first week. So I actually felt bad that he was going to miss everything. You know, like how the first week you're just getting like adjusted to like, where's the lunchroom? How does that procedure goes? How does dismissal go? Blah blah blah. All the
That's
stuff that you would
true.
want him to get used to on the first week, he's kind of like missing out this week. So that's like that's probably like the worst part of all this.
That's true.
Second worst part is just trying to remote record.
What's I was gonna say? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like, it's the first week, and it's like everyone is kind of in that whole camaraderie of just like, oh, we're doing this, and we're gonna start this, all together, that kind of thing. So he's kind of like playing catch up now.
It's like if you started a job and like you went there for 2 days and then you got COVID. There's this weird adjustment period that you missed, and now they have to like deal with you again. But I guess this is maybe even worse because they're all learning together. Because at least at work, if you technically got sick in the first couple of weeks, they would just pause your training and then pick it back up whenever you're back in.
Yeah, what's it? If it's one thing I know about your son is that he's he's pretty extroverted. Not shy.
It's like 50-50. It's like
50-50
sometimes.
Okay, I guess like in this case he might be a little more introverted because it's like a whole new,
Yeah, it's like a brand new place.
You can say. I hope your wife likes my little gift. I hope you like yours. The bottle of champagne is obviously for your son, if you didn't know. Not for you.
I put everything in its own quarantine section. It's like in the corner in the sun. It's taking a nice sun bath.
No, wait, did you spray it?
No, I didn't spray it. I just put it off to the side.
All right,
I should probably spray it.
You should. I don't think sunlight's enough to kill herpes.
It's funny, like my son is 1 year away from being at the same age in which I met you, at the same exact school that I met you in.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so I told him if he finds any classmates named Ben, just stay the fuck away.
No, you gotta be more specific. If he's Korean, definitely stay away.
If he's Korean and named Ben, if it's like a Greek guy named Ben, cool, thumbs up. Korean guy named Ben, no.
A Greek Ben.
Yo, 90% of his class, actually more than 90. I think there are only 2 non-Asian kids in his entire class.
Are you serious?
Yo, it's crazy. 2 non-Asian kids. And I'm counting the one kid that's like half Asian because I saw both the parents. One is Caucasian, one was Asian.
Oh, nice. I was going to say then, because I know he's going to the same school that we met in elementary, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember. I know our picture somewhere, but our classmates, technically it was a good mix, right?
That's like 50% Asian, maybe.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah. No bueno, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully, I'll be healthy enough by next week, and I can deal with the bullshit of having to schedule a in-life, real-time episode with Ben, which I don't know which is more stressful. I guess technically, remote is more stressful.
This was even on my side. This was really stressful. I was cursing a lot
because you have to do something for the first time. You don't just show up and everything's ready for you.
No, you know what it is? Like when I realized I haven't cleaned my computer in a while, so while I was doing this,
porn?
The porn is like encrypted. It has its own its own 16 word like crypto wallet password, so it's impenetrable. But
I'm very scared to know what type of porn has to be that secure.
It's not that it has to be secure. It's just it's my favorites, so I don't want to lose it. People out there really gonna think like, yeah, people
Ben's
really
the new spokesman for Subways.
Not like that. If people don't understand that joke,
no, don't explain that joke. Don't explain that joke. It's not a funny joke, by the way. It's not a funny joke.
You're the piece of shit that made that.
I take it back. I take it back.
It is. I mean, it's terrible, but it was a good joke, as in like good timing. But I would say it's more so just like I had to keep updating things. Everything was just not updated. Our recording program, the Zoom, my computer wasn't updated. So I was just like,
once again, to go back to the example of the customer favorite bottle girl. She shows up with makeup that's not open. It's the wrong shade. She's like, Ben, just wait for me, okay? I brought the wrong makeup.
She's like, I have to go to Sephora and pick up. I ran out of my favorite mascara. All right, jeez. Do you want me to sell this or not?
You know how they say like your living environment is indicative of your mental environment? So if you guys are on YouTube or on Spotify video, I'm not sure how much of Ben's background I'm actually going to keep in, depending on how I chop up the actual video.
Oh, right.
Feel free to take screenshots, zoom in, see what's in that Ben's background. You can pinch to zoom.
Let's see. I'm not looking in the background. I'm like, wait, do I have anything there that's a little, how do you say, provocative?
Well, you need 4 bottles of lotion.
There's not. Oh, hey, hold. Now you're gonna get our listeners like, wait, is it really 4 bottles? Yeah, I have I have certain oils. I have certain lotions.
You do have oils.
I have certain creams.
You have oils.
So I have. I guess you're fucking actually looking in the background. So fuck you.
I am looking.
So that's my deodorant. That is a facial mist. It smells nice.
But
you're like, don't try to explain shit.
Please don't hold the phone that you're talking to me in front of the other phone that's recording.
No. It was doing that a little bit. Okay. And I was like, gotta keep it down. What else is there? Okay.
Why don't you put the phone down so that you could just have your hand free?
That's true. Then I got
find a spot.
This is better.
Maybe not often. Yeah, but now I'm talking. But now I'm talking to your ceiling.
Fuck. God, technology, you're failing me.
I apologize if this episode is a bit all over the place and if it like jump cuts everywhere because I'm probably taking out coughing that we're doing in the middle. So if it's not on pace, then so be it. Anyways, let me look up some of these things that we could talk about.
Oh, I think I figured it out. I think this is perfect. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's actually fine. I see half the tripod, but that's okay.
Oh shit, that's
no, that's fine. It's fine. Just make sure that the main camera that's recording has a better angle than this.
It's yeah, like I said, I'm looking right at it. There's a lot of sunlight coming in, so it's the only thing.
This is a combination of some suggestions that I got from the listeners. I actually took a screenshot of some of the other topical discussions you guys gave us to that Instagram question that I posted, and I might actually use those for full-length future episodes. So thank you to everyone that did reply to that. But I'm gonna ask you, Ben, some questions about things, and then we can just talk for a half an hour or for as long as our lungs will go.
Okay.
Are you ready, Ben?
No, definitely not. But great.
What is?
I don't like this already.
Here we go. Why are you getting scared? What is your favorite animal?
Fuck? Wait, are these are not real questions that our listeners are asking? You just
no, but no, I googled something based off some other suggestions. But what is your favorite animal?
If I know Lingjie, I feel like this is like he likes to do this thing where he'll sort of easy to kind of get your guard off, and then he's gonna like throw some like crazy like curveball.
All right, Ben. What's your favorite STD that you currently have?
Oh, definitely the ones that are curable. Definitely, like those. No, those are like definitely the ones that are curable. The ones that I have that I can't get rid of. What's up?
That's actually a good response to the question.
You're actually laughing that hard. It's true
right,
though.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal. It would have to be. Do
you want me to go first then?
Yeah. What is yours? I want some inspiration.
I'm really not saying this because I'm Chinese, but my favorite animal is the panda.
Oh, that's a good one though.
Aside from being like,
because you're Chinese.
Okay, aside from them being Chinese and like really cute, I was reading some stuff like a panda is like the most useless animal ever. Because like what is the main goal of every living thing? To just reproduce, right? Procreate. Yeah. Like to make more of you. That's like the main thing for every animal. So like whatever your traits are, like it's in some ways from evolution just so that you can live longer, so you can have more sex, so you can produce more offspring, blah, blah. Like that's just instinctually what everything does.
That makes sense. Okay.
But the panda is so fucking stupid that it could not survive without humanity. Did you know that like
yes.
The female panda is only fertile, is that the right word?
Yeah, fertile.
Ovulates?
Yeah. Or
whatever.
In heat if you want to say.
She can only be pregnant. Guess how many days out of the whole year?
I'm going to say a week.
2 days. 2 days. On average, 2 to 3 days is the only time during the entire year in which a female panda can actually get pregnant. Talk about like evolution really like fucking them up.
Holy dude, that's like almost impossible to like survive at this point.
Plus the fact that they're lazy, right? So they're lazy. So just
Right.
you have to be in the mood during those random 2 days that you have.
Yeah.
Like
Pandas were not supposed to be like alive this long.
without humans' help, pandas should not be alive because I think technically they're omnivores. Wait, what's
Yeah.
the one that eats both? Omnivores, right?
Yeah, omnivores, yeah, but I think aren't they herbivores? Is that what it's called? They only eat plants?
So technically they're omnivores, but they're so stupid that their favorite food is bamboo, and bamboo is so nutrient not dense that they're always like in a caloric deficit. So they're always like constantly spending all day chewing a very fibrous thing because that's their favorite thing to eat.
The amount of energy it takes to actually like chew the bamboo, digest it, it's actually not enough. So they're like always like a negative deficit. It's like, oh man, dude, we gotta get those pandas on like a high protein diet, man.
I think they said like only 50% of baby pandas survive past the first year without human intervention.
Oh crap, that is depressing. Oh my god.
And then there is like one thing that's also kind of stupid. Like pandas tend to be like not very they're not risk adverse. So they're willing to do stupid things or like take risks, like climb on high places where they might fall to the deaths, like go down cliffs. So like they're just pretty dumb animals overall. So aside from like being hard to like reproduce or not surviving, like instinctually they're also pretty dumb animals that like always try to self-sabotage.
And it's crazy because like I think like when they come meet humans, right? They're dopey, right? They're just like super relaxed. And they don't want to do anything. I'll see like some videos of like the pandas, like they just look like really like spoiled big fat babies that just don't want to listen to their parents. But that's
pretty much like adult pandas are just like baby animals that need constant 24-hour supervision from like killing themselves.
From killing themselves. A panda's a good one. I like that. That's a good animal to pick. I still don't know what I want to pick. Is it a cop out if I just say like a dog or like a fox?
The dog specifically is like a cop out and it's pretty generic, but why a fox?
I just think if you ever seen like a fox, like I seen a lot of videos where like people will befriend and make foxes into pets, and they just look so cute, and they have like the cutest like I don't want to say like laugh, but they just seem so adorable and friendly. Like
foxes laugh?
Yeah, they have like this giggle. Like it's really, really cute when they get petted and stuff. Like they're super affectionate, and like they get on their back. You know, like they look like they're always smiling. I was like, oh shit.
But you can't domesticate a fox, can you?
I've seen people do it. Foxes seem like one of the few wild animals. And also, guys, this is not advice. If you see a fox, don't try it. Yeah, leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. But I've seen people like befriend them and stuff, and it looks really adorable. I'm never gonna get near a fox because rabies, and I believe they just constantly smell like piss. So I don't know how people deal with it, but maybe a fox.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever seen a fox.
I've never seen one too. I don't think I've seen one too, dude.
Where do foxes live? The woods? The forest?
Yeah, in the woods, the forest.
In space?
Definitely in space.
Wait, that's a Star Fox reference.
Yeah. I knew what you're trying to do. I saw it there. People are gonna be like, I don't get it. I don't get these references, but yeah, maybe that or I don't know, dude. Like a whale, or a dolphin. I don't know, man.
The guy said a whale.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I guess whale is kind of cool. Oh god, I realize when I laugh, I cough more.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like when you were laughing, Sarah, I was surprised you haven't coughed. When you said that, I gave a reasonable answer about STDs.
I was holding the mic far away, so I was probably coughing at some point. All right, but next question. What is your favorite thing to do? What is your favorite thing to do before bed that does not involve lotion?
Is that a real question? Is that a real question?
Minus the lotion part. This is, like I said, this is a list that I Googled based off.
Okay. So it's not from listeners. Okay, good. I was going to say,
no, not directly.
All right. What do I like to do? Right before bed, I guess I like to do sports betting if there's anything on. And after I lose all my money, um, I like to go on eBay. So, what's it? I know if people don't know, Lingjie, is kind of like me and Lingjie. We have a hobby of like collecting, like, I don't know what's the best way, memorabilia. That's the best way of putting it.
Shiny cardboard. Shiny cardboard.
I like that. I like that. That's a good plug in, by the way. So, me and Lingjie, that's kind of like our hobby. So I'll still like go on eBay and see if I find like a good deal, and snag it and try to see if I can like flip it, or just if I want to add it to my own collection.
Yeah.
What else is there? Honestly, I keep thinking about masturbating, but because ever since the lotion thing, I'm like, I was like, I do a good amount of that. I don't have lotion though. I should have lotion. I have sunscreen. There's sunscreen in the bag.
Okay, I'll make this really quick because this might be kind of weird.
Okay. Okay.
Would you say? And I've always questioned this. I feel like I don't need lotion when I do that particular personal activity. So I never really get the memes and the jokes and the like the movies where guys have like a box of tissues and the lotion next to them. Because I'm like,
okay.
Do you really need the lotion? That's the okay. That's all I will say. Let's not get any deeper into it because this is gonna be kind of weird.
I'm just gonna say this. No, it's not weird. I'm just gonna say this. I definitely been over to some of my, of our friends' houses, and like not near their bed, but sometimes by the computer. I'm like, why do you have all this? Why do you have the family size, Aveeno lotion and like Kleenex, like the nice tissues? I'm like, oh, I know why. You're tugging that bad boy, huh? Like, I definitely know.
Well, Kleenex and like facial tissues are okay to keep on your desk because I'm constantly blowing my nose and stuff, right? That's not that big of a deal.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, guys. You heard of here. You heard from Lingjie, guys. Yeah, because he has quote unquote allergies late at night.
Okay, just to stay on topic.
Oh no!
To stay on topic.
Wait. Yeah, sorry. Go on.
Maybe
yes, please.
90s kids will remember this, and I want people to actually DM me and let me know if you did this as a kid. Maybe it was a 90s specific thing. Okay.
Hey guys, if you're 90s kids, you masturbated, right?
You remember back then, like when you had cable TV, and then there was the adult channels.
Yeah, channel 65.
You did.
Oh, 65.
Oh shit! I think it was 65 here. Yes.
I think you and me. I think we're taking turns, dude.
We didn't pay for those channels, but the way that it used to work was like the channels themselves were not directly blocked. They were like blurred if you didn't pay for it. Like I don't know how technology worked back then, right? For a standard cable box, if you didn't have certain channels, like be it like HBO Max, Showtime, adult channels, it would just be like blurred. But every time you switch to the blurred channel, there was a millisecond when it was not blurred before the blurring kicked in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this is the question for the 90s kids, maybe just the 90s boys. Did you do the thing where you took your remote control and then you kept turning to that channel? Let's say it was channel 65. So you kept pressing 65 nonstop. So it will constantly refresh the channel so that the combination of those millisecond pixels together got you a semi-clear version of it.
Yeah. It was the closest thing to like where they used to do like how animations they had to do like like sheet by sheet by sheet, yeah, you have to like animate and then there's like a slow like combination of it. That's pretty much what we did. We were like the porn version of Disney back in the day, where it was just like it was just like we're taking turns back and forth, and you can get
practically speaking, you can't really do your business to that because you need both your hands to constantly press the channel. So does that mean you need to tag team with a friend?
Yeah. Technically, yeah. What's to do? I'm pretty sure you and me tried it.
No, I don't. No. Don't.
No. We didn't implant our meat.
Don't implant false memories. I do not remember this.
Okay. Well, maybe I did while you were away. Then I was like, oh, Lingjie might have better signal than me. So, I do remember. Do you remember? Let me see. I could be wrong here, but our fat friend from the highway, right? I miss you dearly, and so does Lingjie. I always have to say something nice because we're gonna say something that's gonna be offensive to him. But I didn't he go over our CTO's friend's house, and
Yeah.
wasn't he alone on the living room and watching something that he shouldn't have been watching, and then he got caught because our CTO's friend was sneaking on him, and he was looking through the window from his backyard.
Wait, does that imply that our CTO's parents as a kid subscribe to those adult channels on their cable service?
I don't know if they subscribed. I think sometimes it just like has it if you have like the premium package.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
was it the case that like I think Showtime or HBO was like a regular movie subscription, but
and then
they
at
had
night,
yes, at nighttime they had a thing.
Or they'll just have something like at certain time slots, because I don't think this was at night. I think this was during like the afternoon after school. But I do remember our fat friend definitely got caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing. So yeah, that's a good memory, man. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, I think it was 65. It was called the Spice Channel. If you really want to go do a throwback, that's what I remember. The Spice Channel, the good old days. But you know what's funny? Every time I shake someone a guy's hand.
What the hell? Where the hell is this story going?
No, so what I was trying to say is that like sometimes like you're talking about like beating the meat, right? Wrestling one-eyed Jimmy. When you shake a dude's hand and it's like super rough, I'm like, oh man, this guy definitely needs lotion. That's what I always say.
Okay. So I guess we've come full circle. Maybe that's the reason why some guys keep lotion on the desk. There you go.
Yes. That was the main point.
What was the question? Favorite things to do before bed?
Oh, yeah. What do you like to do?
What do I like to do? So I think I briefly browse the news usually, just very quickly before I go to bed.
Okay.
I do like light social media browsing. Okay. And I'll check eBay. I used to do more Duolingo on my phone before bed because that helped me go to sleep. And I was like being semi productive, and it was helping me go to sleep. But I haven't done it for a while though.
How's that working for you?
It's not working. It's not working out very well. I
was gonna say, dude, I've heard you speak something else besides your Chinese and English. Well, what are you trying to? What?
My Chinese is not improving whatsoever.
You're trying to learn Chinese from Duolingo?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's working, huh?
Have you ever tried Korean Duolingo?
I think I tried it like years ago, man. Like years. And I was just like, yo, fuck this. Let me go back to masturbating. I think that's what happened. I was like, fuck this, man. I've been a porn. It's boring.
All right. What's my next one of these dumb questions? Okay, Ben, here's the best question. What is your favorite number?
Wow. Wow. My favorite number.
Hey guys, if you ever want the great content when we're both sick and remote, this is what you get, okay?
Yeah.
Would you rather have no episode this week? Just imagine if there was nothing on your feed on Thursday morning. or would you rather find out what is Ben's favorite number?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly, guys. Like,
what's your favorite number, Ben?
It's gonna be 47 or 4 or 7.
Why?
It just happens to be my mom's favorite numbers. So I just always made that my default.
47?
47, 4 or 7. So if I ever had like a jersey and I had a number, it in honor of my mom, I think I'll do 47. But I don't know why though.
I'm surprised that you actually have a favorite something, like a favorite number. Because
really?
I have no answer to this question. I legit don't think about numbers in that way.
I think your favorite number is like...
It's my bank account number.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think yours is. I think it's whatever.
The balance.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's how many zeros are in front of that. That decimal. You know what I'm saying? I think that's your favorite number.
I'm gonna skip this part because I don't think I have a favorite number. Ben, what is your favorite season of the year?
Oh, definitely summer. Summer all the way.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah, man. What? Nah, I fucking. I mean, spring is my second, but summer is definitely summer is my absolute favorite season.
People that like spring, people that like spring as their favorite season definitely don't have allergies.
Oh, yo, you're right, man. Yeah,
Because
That's
for a
so
lot of
true.
people that have like severe allergies, spring is probably their least favorite season.
Yeah, yo, dude, I feel like I'm developing allergies now when the season comes. I don't know if it's because of age, but
Is that a thing? Because I feel the same way too. Back when I was younger, I never had any issues whatsoever. But over the
right?
past like 5, 6 years, every once in a while, I have like a couple days or like a week or so when I get
This is
really
bad.
bad allergy symptoms. And I don't know if it's
Yes.
allergies because I don't get them that often, but
Right.
I'm not sick. And it's like when it's high pollen of something, and I'm
Yep.
like, oh, this must be related to that.
Yo, so I don't know if you noticed it too, but do you like, me and Lindsay, we've been like, living here for over 30 years, right? Do you remember if like I never used to see so much like green pollen just like cover like shit? Like
Oh,
I
yes, yes.
right? I'm like, yo, dude, remember that movie with Mark Wahlberg where like nature was just killing humans? That was like the premise of the stupid movie. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. The
The
fog,
happening?
the happening. Was it the happening?
Yeah, yeah,
Whatever. Let's
maybe.
call it the happening, right? And then he was like, everything's dying. Like that. He couldn't figure out. He was like a biology teacher, and he
Yo,
just
Mark
kept,
Wahlberg as a biology teacher,
yo,
as like a Boston biology teacher.
yeah, he was this Jack Boston dude, and he's just like running away, and then like people are just dropping dead behind him. He's like, why is everyone dying? And he just keeps running and shit. He's like, why? And he keeps running, and then he's like, oh, it's nature. That's trying to get rid of us. And like,
That was actually a pretty good movie.
oh man, dude, there's a lot.
It was interesting.
Yo, dude, there's too
Oh, there
many
was
to
the
list.
Mist. Wait, was that
Oh,
the
was
Mist?
it the mist? No, I don't. Was it the mist? Yo, was it called just like the air, the day,
There-
the
Maybe they're
day,
two separate movies.
the Monday?
My favorite season is probably the fall,
Oh, okay. You want to explain why?
because at least here in like this part of the world, like with the change of the seasons, the trees get like really really nice looking. Back then I used to go hiking more during the fall because the fall is like the perfect season to go hiking. It's
I
a
was gonna
little bit
mention-
chilly sometimes. It's not too
Yeah.
hot. It's not like humid as fuck like summertime. And then sometimes where
true.
we are, like the Catskills, you get good views, especially during that seasonal change when there's like
Yeah.
a wave of colors like oranges, reds, yellows across. And just like generally speaking, I would say fall weather is probably my favorite because it's not hot or humid and it's not too fucking cold. It's good enough that on like some days you can still wear shorts and like a long sleeve shirt, and
That's
then if you
true.
want to wear like long pants and a hoodie, so it's the most versatile season.
I was just gonna say it's the most versatile after describing like what you can wear. I was like, yeah, you're right.
What
Like,
you can
won't-
do also.
That is true. That is very true. What's that? I remember you and your wife enjoys hikes, and I remember she enjoys the foliage. That's what I was thinking. I was like, fall will probably be your favorite weather, because
Yeah, fall's pretty good.
yeah, that's actually a good one. But like in terms of holidays, I guess does Thanksgiving count as a fall? It does, right?
Yeah, because it's like full of orange and red.
Oh, okay, that's true. Oh, yeah, fall's a good one. I thought you would be like a spring guy, but yeah, all right. I just learned something new about you.
What's next on my thing? All right, Ben.
Oh,
This relates to what you do in bed before you go to bed, I guess. I should have used this as the follow-up question, but here we go.
okay.
What do you wear to go to sleep?
I like to sleep in just my boxers usually, unless it gets really chilly.
When you're in bed with another person, like a partner, do you still go like that, or are you more like a t-shirt person?
When I'm with a patron of mine, and we're sharing the
A
bed.
patron? What the fuck are you, a store?
I personally like to just be in my boxers, especially if it's with a partner, because then while you're cuddling and all that good stuff, it feels better. Unless it just gets
What about
really
during
hot.
the winter time?
In the wintertime, if our place is just extremely cold, then I don't mind wearing layers for sure. Yeah, sometimes I realize I don't wear enough to the bed sometimes, and I'll wake up like fucking freezing. And I'm like, I'm like, oh, you got like that chicken skin and like your nipples are hurt. I'm like, oh crap, you gotta sing like this.
Wait, side question. Does your apartment building give you free heat, or is that something separate that you pay for?
Oh, we got free hit, baby. It's free.
Oh my
Free
God,
that,
dude. If you live in a co-op or an apartment or just someplace that gives you free heat, that is a game changer on how you view the wintertime.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Wintertime for me, I'm struggling to survive because I'm so cheap to like keep the heat on, especially if I'm home alone.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. That's like a homeowner problem.
because if I'm just in my office, let's say, and there's no one else in the house, I'm not gonna heat up my entire house or even like my floor, because my house has is like zoned heating, so I can heat up my entire second floor. But I would rather just take a small space heater, put it in my small office, close the door, and just spend my whole day here, as opposed to like trying to heat up big sections of the house.
No, that makes sense. I didn't even think about it. And your house is humongous, bro. Like, you got to think about, like,
It's not that big.
You have like, you have to heat your indoor pools. You have your greenhouse that you have to keep warm as well. So yeah, that's a lot, man.
But when you live in an apartment, you like the winter because it's free heat, and it's nice sometimes when you're outside in the cold and you walk into a nice toasty apartment. But as a homeowner who's cheap with the heat, I just walk in from one cold place to another cold place.
It's like going into your car when it's like not heated yet.
It's the same exact shit.
Oh man. Oh dude, that's like one of the worst feelings is when like I definitely when I get my next car, I have to get that auto start thing. So like I want to go into a car that's warm. Because dude, that's like one of the worst feelings. It's like once you get to a cold car, it just feels even colder because you're sitting on cold stuff and you have to wait and you're shivering. And it's like, it's like, and then like your things are like fogged up and you're like, oh God. But you're right. I didn't think about it going home into that. I guess you gotta always wear like scarves and mittens.
Yo, in the winter, I wear thick ass pants and like a long sleeve shirts. Sometimes I'll sleep in my hoodie and then have my blanket on top of me.
Oh shit. If the heat isn't like working, which definitely has happened, or it's just like not running enough, I had to do that. So what's it? Yeah, that's pretty brutal. It gets really cold in New York for sure.
What was that question? Oh, to bed. Oh, what do I wear to bed?
What do you wear?
Like I said, when it's the winter time, I wear my North Face Gore-Tex with my Patagonia. yo, I think sometimes if I was single, guaranteed, if I was a single homeowner, I would not turn on the heat the entire season. I'm not even lying with you.
I believe
it's only because of my wife and my son that I even remotely turned on the heat to low.
This is gonna start like having those like campfires in his house and shit. those metal, those metal ones where you can put like pieces of wood in it. You're gonna start having that shit. Oh man.
Oh, if you live in like a log cabin somewhere and you actually have a working wood fireplace, that would be actually kind of cool. Because then you could keep it nice and toasty. And I think it would be probably cheaper to like grab lumber than it is to like burn fuel from a regular heater.
Oh yeah, definitely. What's it? Yeah, some friends that have like like chimneys or a fire. What do you call fireplace? Right? Yeah, fireplace. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yeah, like it's really nice. I'm like, wow, this is a fucking game changer.
Next question. We'll do like 2 more of these questions, and I think we're running out of lung capacity.
Yeah, I feel it.
Ben,
this is for you guys. This is for the listeners. What's up?
I'm coughing.
All right, take a shot.
All right, Ben. Guys, you wanted the premium content? Here comes the premium content. Ben,
oh, God.
What is your favorite smell?
You said favorite smell?
Using your nose, what is your favorite smell?
Smell, right?
SMELL, smell. Have you ever been asked this question? Because I don't think I've ever asked this question, nor have I been asked this question.
Okay. Actually, I could give you a few actually. Definitely either freshly cut grass.
What the fuck?
Yeah, freshly cut grass. I like the smell of the ocean. I definitely do like the smell of the ocean. Unless like it just smells, if it's a Hudson, it smells like fucking absolute diarrhea. Then fuck that. I'm talking about when we go to Hawaii, you get like that saltiness. I do like that.
Yeah.
What's it? Sometimes when it's like in the morning, you get that grassy dew smell after rain. I like that.
Yeah.
What else is there? What's it? I like how that's the one thing I think about women that I love. I think that women are so precious. Like, just women just smell great. Like I don't know what it is. It's just something about like a woman's scent. Especially if after I shower, I don't. It's like the lotions and the oils or the stuff I have right next to my bed. But it just smells better.
So I guess your ideal woman lives in the swamp because that's water and that's grass.
she she lives with crocodiles. She lives with the crocodiles in the Everglades.
I'm just picturing her like slowly creeping up from the water, and she's just filled with moss.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh man. Oh boy. She sounds like jorts. Oh,
is it like a cop out to say I like the smell of barbecue? Like any kind of barbecue?
Oh, that's a good one too, man. Like the smell of like the hickory wood smoke smell and right? That? Yeah, that's
or
good,
just
man.
barbecued meat, like the like
Hell
that.
yeah, dude. That's a good one. They should turn it into cologne, imagine. Or barbecue like smelling candles. That's a good one, dude.
I bet you they have candles like that already. They have to. Given all the people that like barbecue, there has to be barbecue smelling colognes, perfumes, candles, air fresheners, car freshener thingamabobs. I'm sure there has to be barbecue smell. But I'm not talking about like the smell of the fire or the charcoal, just like that smell of like meat to fire, like that marbling. Not marbling. What's it called? It starts with the M.
Charring? Oh, M?
There's a word for this.
I was gonna say also about while Lingjie's Googling it, I was gonna say that Lingjie, like a while back then was like obsessed with barbecue, and he even got a smoker. And one time, we were lucky enough that he was like, "Yo, I'm cooking you guys for barbecue." I know Lingjie, you love doing barbecues, but I know you hate doing the amount of work it takes to do a barbecue. But Lingjie does some fire amazing barbecue. I have to say, I remember when he used to do a lot of smoking. Right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
And it was delicious. I was like, holy crap, this is like legit. And also, you make a fucking mean smash burger. So like that, a smash burger with barbecue. Oh man, that shit is.
Oh, just like the smell of a cheeseburger with the salt and the cheese on the grill coming up. Like that smell is delicious. But that's one of those smells where you probably couldn't have too much of it for too long, because like how when you leave Korean barbecue, that smell doesn't go away. We've talked about this. I don't want that smell as a cologne.
Actually, you're gonna start attracting bears and shit.
All right, we're at the favorite part of the whole podcast.
Oh, all right.
You guys maybe didn't hear it, but I was coughing this whole time. This is our favorite segment, even when we're remote. This is called Ranting and Raving, where Ben and I take a couple breathfuls. Oh God, to rave about something good or rant about something negative going on in our lives. Ben, what do you have to rant about this week?
Nothing to rant, actually. It's more so like, this is a little dark term, but pretty much I just want to do like a little friendly reminder is that you never know what's guaranteed in life. There was this thing that someone asked, right? They were like, hey, Lingjie, would you want $10 million? Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So
yes. Yes.
But in order to get that $10 million, right, you can only spend it today, knowing that tomorrow, that's you're not alive. You'll say no now, right?
Oh, like you get it and then you die tomorrow.
Yes. So, and you say to yourself like, no, I don't want that, man. And
yeah, of course not. So little money.
I want 50 million. Let's just say 50 million, right? But when you ask that, you're like telling yourself like, oh crap, that already shows you how much you value your life. And pretty much I have a staff member, her friend passed away tragically.
Young?
She was young. Pretty much she it's on the news actually. She got her friend got shot over a parking spot in Home Depot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so she was hysterical, she was crying. I sent her home. But pretty much what I'm just trying to say is that like you just never know. Like random shit out there happens, people are crazy. But just, I'm very grateful, even though we're sick and and all this shit that's going on. But in the end, it's still being very, very grateful. I sound like I smoke like a pack of cigarettes every day at this point. Yeah, that's all it is, man. It's just, just try to, be appreciative of what we have, because you never know what's guaranteed tomorrow. So, yeah, man, that's kind of what it was. That's what I was thinking about. To try to be more grateful, even though I feel like shit.
That's a valid point. You ever heard that thing that they say where they say a healthy person wants a million things, a sick person just wants one single thing?
Yeah.
So
that's true.
It's one of those situations where if you really just cherish what you have, even though in the moment it seems like it's something not even to think about, whether it's your health, whether it's like having roof over your head, food on the table, just small random things, getting to laugh with your family, all these small minor things, which in the moment seem like they're not worthless per se, but just of lesser importance to you than getting like the new fancy car or like getting the promotion at work or getting the most followers on social media, yada yada, shit like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Put things into perspective, because at the end of the day, like there's only a handful of things that's gonna matter to you when you're dying. So good on you, Ben. Positivity. I hope that's some good karma, so we can both get healthier faster.
Yeah.
What do I have to rant about?
Yeah, what do you have?
So I was saying I took my kid to school this week, and you remember like when we were younger and we had to get ready for school, the school supplies were maybe just a handful of things. Bring a book bag, bring a water bottle. Actually, I don't even think we brought water bottles as a kid. We just drank from the water fountain thing.
Oh my god, yeah. We did not drink a lot of water. We just had
like water breaks in which we lined up at the water fountain thing. We just drank from there. We didn't even have water bottles.
Holy crap! I forgot about that.
And just maybe you brought like a pencil case and like a compost notebook. Is it compost? Composite?
Composite marble notebooks.
That's like all you had to bring, basically. Holy shit. I brought my kid to school and his supply list was ridiculous. And I know it's in part because the education system keeps cutting and, schools can't afford it. I get it. I'm not complaining. I have lots of money. I can buy all this shit. But I'm just trying to say that it's still a hassle because when I took my son to school, I had like a giant bag in which I played Tetris just to be able to fit it into like a giant single-handed bag. Some other parents literally brought boxes of stuff for their kid. It was in like a giant moving box. That's how much shit they had to bring. Because 2 rolls of Bounty, 3 boxes of tissues, like facial tissues. It'll be like 3 different size Ziploc bags, hand sanitizer, hand soap, be like 100 pencils, Play-Doh. It's just an unlimited number of things you have to bring for your kid to school, which I can't imagine if you we had to do it, because my parents at that time didn't have a lot of money, and like all this extra shit does add up to a lot. It's not just a book bag and like a 99-cent marble notebook and like a couple pencils. It's that plus like a million other things that add up to probably close to like $100. So for like some people,
maybe more.
Yeah, when you're living on the margins and then you have to buy all this stuff for your kids, it's got to be extra hard. So
but I was gonna say, I definitely remember there was times where going back when I was going to school too, we couldn't afford everything, right? So it was just like we had to reuse everything. So it's like, is the binder still good? Oh, we can still use the binder. Do we still have loose leaf? All right. Oh, you still have the old notebooks? Just rip the old sheets out.
Exactly.
Crayons? Do you have the crayons? Just rip the little paper off, and you have like little tiny ass crayons that like you just ripped off the papers. That's true. Do you have the same book bag? Hopefully,
book bag. Yeah, we never used to switch book bags. Now kids switch book bags every single year. A new book bag for a new grade.
No way! Wow.
I'm glad to give that to my kid because he deserves it. But we used to use the book bags literally until they ripped off. Couldn't be used anymore.
Yeah, until it started ripping. And even if it ripped, we're selling this shit back. We're like,
because of the seams ripped, you just sold it right back.
It wasn't also exciting. Do you remember like when you got new supplies though? I was like, it was a nice feeling. It's like, ooh, this is fun. I get to get all the stuff. But do they still do book clubs?
I think they do. Scholastic book clubs.
They still have that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember getting those too. And I remember all I did was just buy the comics. I never bought anything educational. It was always just like you did it too.
Ben knew what kind of life he was going to have growing up at a very young age.
I was like, education, just give me Garfield. Fuck this.
Okay, we're at the outro. I'm amazed we made it. I'm going to be more amazed if you actually press record and you're in frame.
I think so. I mean, you're still going to edit it somehow, but yeah, I've been in frame this whole time.
Just put yourself in the center of the frame. So something's going to go wrong. I'm just not ready for what is going to go wrong.
I'm definitely not in the center of the frame, but I'm in the frame. I'm in the frame.
Like the fact that you're moving around frame actually makes it more annoying later because I have to re-angle you every like 5-10 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so I should have just stayed where I was.
Yes.
I think for
like
most
me.
part, I remember.
God damn it. All right, guys. I hope you appreciate me taking the effort to put this episode together. Not Ben. I hope you appreciate me taking the effort to shave years off my life for this 1 hour of entertainment for you guys.
Lingjie looked visibly depressed while I was getting ready on the Zoom call, by the way, for people wondering. I was like, damn, Lingjie.
I don't know how you take 2 hours to clean up your room and plug 2 things in. Plug in the mic, plug in the camera.
I didn't know how dusty my room was, or my table, my desk, I should say.
I don't know why you needed to clean your room. No one sees your room anyways.
It was just getting everywhere. Like I was like, oh, let me grab my mouse. Oh, my hand is black now. I was like, jeez.
God damn it. All right, guys. Hopefully next week we'll be back to normal. We'll be back and healthy. I hope Ben has this rash gone. Otherwise, you're going to be wearing that North Face Gore-Tex jacket while we're recording in my living room.
Yes. For any of our listeners that happen to be a dermatologist, please diagnose me. Give me a prescription. Lingjie,
slide into Ben's DMs.
Yes. Please give me your medical opinion, like professionally, please.
Ben, can you go through all the social plugs while I look up this Asian dad joke?
Oh yes, perfect. What's it? We made it to this episode miraculously. I think so far I've recorded everything. Lingjie's gonna have his hands full for this one, but thank you guys so much. You know, both me and Lingjie are ailing. We have our ailments, but the show must go on. That's pretty much the bit. That's the whole point of this. Show must go on. And with that, you can find us on all our social media platforms. We're on YouTube now. You could, if you need to reach us, you can go on Instagram at Workstation Pod. We're not on Snapchat. I don't know why I thought about Snapchat, but we're also on the Tiki Taki. You can find us there. And am I missing? Oh, of course. Thank you so much for our monthly subscribers. We are using that money to reinvest.
Thank you to buy Mucinex and Tylenol.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for Mucinex. I was freaking out. I was like, don't take the one that makes me pass out. I'm only taking the one that's severe.
It takes the drowsy one.
So that's why. So Lingjie was texting me all day yesterday. And I took the severe PM one, and if anyone took that shit, it makes you sleep like a fucking baby. But I took it during the day.
I've taken that by accident before too. Yeah.
Yes. So I've taken it the whole day, and then I woke up at midnight last night, and then Lingjie, I got all of Lingjie's text messages. He's like literally talking to himself. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck, bitch?" Blah blah. Blah. I was like, "Oh shit!" I messaged him.
So yeah, thank you to our paid subscribers. We really do appreciate it.
Yes,
as a paid subscriber, it's on your Apple or Spotify. You scroll down to the main page. There'll be like a subscribe button. It's very straightforward. We release a bonus episode once every month. Just a random bullshit. But I know like a lot of our subscribers just subscribe just to show general support for the podcast as well. So it's not necessarily for the free episode. It's not free. You're paying for it. It's not necessarily for the free. It's not free.
I don't know how premium. It's not premium.
it's okay, fine. You are paying money for a shitty product. I'm sorry, but I appreciate you wasting your money nonetheless.
But we will keep thanking you. We will never stop thanking you. That's the best way we can do.
Okay. Are you going to work after this? How are you going to go to work?
No, I'm not going to work today. Thank God. Tomorrow I have work though. So
yeah, I was going to say you shouldn't put people in contact with your skid. All right, I'm going to wrap up this episode. I'm going to wrap up this episode with what I thought. I thought it was going to be a short episode, but it's a full-length episode. So sorry to you, future Lingjie, for having to edit more of this bullshit. Okay, let's finish this up with an Asian dad joke. And since I'm remote, let's stick with the more inappropriate one.
Yes.
Ben, what do you call an Asian person with a big penis?
Me? Sorry. What? What the hell?
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one, Ben. That's a good one. Yeah.
What do you call an Asian person with a big penis?
Well, what do you call him?
A Caucasian.
That's actually really funny. Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, that was good.
All right, guys.
Oh man, these are bangers.
Listening to this bullshit. I will catch you guys next week with less of my sanity. I'm very tired. Okay, bye. I
All
love you.
right. Love you guys. Peace.